So that's our actually last slides only class, and also the last recording of this section, shared responsibility model. That's basically a framework which is defining which security tasks are handled by the cloud provider, so in this case Microsoft Azure, and which tasks by the customer, so it means by me or you using Microsoft Azure. So it divides depending by the deployment model. A moment. Not by deployment model, by service type. So for example, or service model, infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, or software as a service. So in infrastructure as a service, the providers, the Microsoft Azure, would come with with this would be taking care of those factors, like some physical security, of course, network infrastructure, but also host infrastructure, virtualization layer. This is all on Microsoft Azure. You don't need to care in IaaS model. But what you have to care about is about the operating system, the network configuration, the application security, and the data security. While talking about platform as a service, physical security again is the cloud provider, again network infrastructure, the same for host infrastructure. Operating system will be already on Azure, so that's the difference in contrast to IaaS, and where in IaaS it was on the cloud, it was on the customer, but in PaaS it's on the cloud provider. So you can see that the IaaS gives you a bit more control here, based on this example. And the runtime environment. Customer will still manage application security, will still manage data security, and will be also managing access management. Lastly, in software as a service, again, the same. This is already on provider as well. So here you can see that the platform as a service gives you a bit more control than the software as a service, because the application security is on the cloud provider in the SaaS model. So you have a bit less control, but also less headache. And the runtime environment is also something which is on the cloud provider, like in PaaS. What you have to care about is only data security and access management, basically. So here there are a couple of key points at the end. Physical security will be always managed by the cloud provider. Data security will be always a shared responsibility. And application and network security, it will depend on the service model. The host infrastructure, this is already part of network security. So I think we covered actually everything. Maybe not operating system, which will also depend by the model. And then we will be back in Microsoft Azure doing more hands-on again. Actually, we will get back after one class because we only had a setting up Azure and quick walkthrough. Now we'll be discussing core Azure services, and there will be I will be going through the most important ones, which you need to know as part of Microsoft Azure fundamentals, but also to pass the exam. And this will be, I think, there will be the most interesting section of recording. So I will see you there.